There's nothing more than an old fuddy-duddy saying, in my day. I have to speak quick because I've got so little storage space left on this camera. But that's the point. The flow. Now, the flow of my day today. I'm going to go to one town, but I try not to travel much, for obvious reasons. Anyway, you don't want to travel. I've got to charge my batteries up, so I may as well drive. I'm going to one town, which has got it's the town with the much higher upload speeds. Now, there's nothing more. In fact, I don't even like the word video. I'm somebody who 25 years ago did away with a television. I'm going to one town with much higher upload speeds because I've got to get my bits of video into store so I can make more bits of video. The old fuddy-duddy. Almost everything in my little cab here has got a story. Even that has got a very poignant story behind it. And I worry that the younger generation don't understand we are of stories. When you get to middle age, you realise your life is stories, and making sense of the stories is actually, in fact, it can be a bit scary at first, but then realising stories rather than myths. I'm sounding pretentious now. But that's the joy of super simplifying it back to the barest necessities. You have time also. I like spending time with people, but you have time with your stories. Quiet time with your stories, your own stories. This cup here, 30 years ago, that was used in an executive private aircraft that I used to fly. And my father once was a passenger with his rich friends. And it's the stories that over time... Hello. Nice horsey lady. Old horsey lady. Right, it's the stories. Coming to terms with our personal stories is what it's really about. I repeat, I've lived in the... No, not intentionally. I always preferred humble hotels. But I used to fly private planes around. I repeat, that is like... I don't even think of it half the time. But that's what it's all about. Some of the time, thinking, oh yeah, that cup. It was... I went to a lot of effort to get just the right sized small cups, because private aircraft have little cup holders. Where's a bloody cup holder? Have I got one? I don't know. They have little cup holders in their fancy bloody... I didn't deliberately go into that world. I accidentally ended up in that world. Has this got a cup holder? I don't think about cup holders. Anyway, it's like, yeah, went to a lot of effort to get just the right size little plastic cups that fitted in, so that the fancy pants customers felt that the cups were bespoke to go with the £50,000 interior of such aircraft. Right, I've no interest. I'm just like, this is much, much, much more an enjoyable way of life. Yeah, the flow of the day. I've got to go that way because I know the upload speed is much, much faster. And then I will return back and do some shopping in a place where I know the upload speed is not very good, but that's okay. So it's the flow of the day on the days that not very good weather, do town things. That's what it's all about. It's just such a good way of life.